Well, it's week 7 of the LCS, but even more importantly, it's the day after Peter's birthday. Of course, this coverage is brought to you by Alienware. His birthday is brought to you by Alienware. I don't know if that's a thing, but happy birthday.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Been hearing it a lot, and I appreciate everyone who's sending me good vibes.
Yeah. Really? Because when you say I've been hearing it a lot, it sounds like you're not appreciative.
It just means there's a lot of support for my birthday. I'm an old man.
Yes. How old are you now?
26.
Okay.
Too old.
So you're officially falling towards 30.
Yeah, I mean, like in esports years, it's kind of like dog years.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm like really old. I'm like super, super old. But in the real world, it's really not too bad. I just kind of, I wish when I was closer to 20, you know, I was like 18, 19, 20, 20, 21. Those are like the golden years in my opinion.
Yeah. Do you know what age St. Vicious was when he stopped hitting his smites?
He never hit his smites.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that answer. I'm just saying I'm a little worried about some of your mechanics. Did you end up doing anything cool?
Went out with you, some friends for a nice little birthday dinner. That's about it. I mean, it was a scrim day, so we scrimmed, and it was actually the day after Impact got into a car accident. So our scrims were like a little bit delayed because he was at the hospital until like 5 in the morning and in healthcare. Let's talk about that in this interview, actually. No, but actually, it was a bit of a weird day because I was like, oh, it's my birthday, and I show up, I'm like, where is everyone? And it's like, oh, everything got pushed back. Like
Surprise!
surprise!
Yeah.
It's canceled today. Now that would've been nice.
Well, happy birthday. Did anything cool happen here for you?
We won LCS.
Against Clutch, so I mean,
Yeah, it's not really much. Pretty much just waiting for playoffs at this point. Not what you want to hear in like week 7 or whatever week it is.
Yeah.
But like,
how did
let's
this
be
go for you?
honest.
How did this go for you last split? Whatever you got this mentality.
Oh, we just started losing like crazy. But the thing is, like, this time our coaches realized that, you know what happened last year was like, there's like this fake intensity, like, guys, no, every match really matters, even though we've locked in first. Like, there's no way we can fall from the standings at all, but like, really, you have to try your absolute best. And it's like, that's not how like it works, you know. Like, you like try, obviously, you can try to bring the intensity, you can like do your best, but really like subconsciously you know that you're faking it. Like, you're not gonna lie, you can't lie to yourself. Like, you know it doesn't actually matter. So if we ever get in that position again, I feel like we'll have a different mentality, which is just like, it's okay to lose. Don't get stressed about it. It's like, it's more okay. Like, now is your like real word. You can experiment. You can take it a little bit more easy, but just know like when playoffs happens, take it more, like you will take it more seriously, obviously, just because you know it actually matters then. Anyways, I guess my goal now is just to lock in first, and then we can maybe have like more of a testing ground, I guess, in LCS.
How possible do you think it is that you'll be able to lock in first? Because Cloud9 is actually pretty close behind you, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, because it's really close, it's pretty unlikely. Like, maybe we will have locked in first by like last split, or the last week of the split, but maybe we won't ever. You know, like, we would have to pull ahead pretty far in games. It's not really that much until the playoffs, honestly, but playoffs, that's where the magic happens. That's when things get exciting again. I think around this time in Summer Split, things are a bit uninteresting, because you kind of know who's good and who's not.
Yeah.
And I really doubt that will change but by the time playoffs happens.
Well, the only thing about week 8 and week 9 is that's when you start seeing people jostle to try to make it into playoffs.
Yes,
and
that's what's really exciting, actually. Like, seeing like 6, 7, 8 those place teams like sweat it out for the spot. That's pretty cool.
And possibly you and C9 racing to first or something.
Yeah. Placement matters.
Yeah. All right. Well, other than that, how's Impact?
Impact's fine. He was wearing a neck brace for maybe like 2 days, and I mean, it was probably like just a really traumatic thing, you know, because he really could have died if he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. So wear your seatbelt, kids. And also, Impact seems to be handling it well.
Okay. What does handling it well mean?
I mean, he's still showing up to practice with a good attitude, and he's still really engaged. So I don't think he's like, he's not like so injured or something that like it's really affecting his job. But like, obviously his body's recovering, so he's like a little bit more lethargic than normal Impact, who's like pretty hyper a lot of the time. Okay. And you know, I'm gonna be respectful. Like, if he needs to sleep and he doesn't like want to like grind solo queue after scrims, I think everyone will understand.
Yeah. Including you.
Including me.
You'll
No,
be
I
like,
won't
we should
understand.
all.
I won't understand. I'll
You're
be like,
like,
Impact,
yeah.
what are you doing, bro?
Impact's not grinding. We should all.
Yeah.
And you know, just to be with him,
Yeah,
not
in
grind.
solidarity. Yeah.
Solidarity. I think that's the word I was looking for. We're not going to grind either. Let's all take a break.
Forgot the word. I'm high school education.
Yeah.
You communications major, graduated. Okay. Anyways.
I'm sorry. I just get intimidated in front of pro players. You know, it's like,
I
those
I'm pretty famous.
Yes.
I'm pretty famous.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And humble. All right. Anything else for your birthday? Are you? What's going on with you mentally right now? Are you just staring at the door of death and wondering if you've done enough?
No, what? Are you talking about my age again?
Yes.
I just think I'm really experienced, but my life hasn't changed much since I was 18. The only thing that's really changed is obviously the passage of time, the number of my age, and maybe like some of the life experiences that I've had along the way. So I would just say I'm more experienced, but in terms of like I feel like when people talk about someone's age, they talk about the burdens that come with being older. Like you're more invested in like your future, where like when you're 18 years old, you're like, I don't care, I just care about like today. Or like you have like deeper sort of like ties or responsibilities or something that are going to take away from like what's you know, your job, your career, like what you're competing at. So but for me, like I haven't really had that, so I'm pretty lucky, I think, in that I like my job so much that I don't have any super like big burdens or responsibilities, and hopefully that means that I can still play my best at age 26, although that has not really happened very much in the league scene. So I'm drawing inspiration from other esports, you know, like fighting games and stuff, where people are in their 30s and playing insane. So I'm gonna be the first, hopefully.
I would agree that not much about you has changed since you were 18. It's about the same. I hang out with Brodin sometimes and have another friend who's 25, and all these people, I just think they're older than you, and then I find out they're younger, and then I get
What?
confused. Yeah.
Wait, you're trolling. I hate you. This is our last interview. Enjoy it.
You can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Hey everyone, I am having an amazing day today. This morning, I can't even get into it, but some cool stuff happened, and that makes me happy. And I want you guys to also feel happy. And you know how you can? By checking out alienware.com/Travis and buying something over there, and then using code Travis10 off to save 10%. It's insane. It's insane that they do that, but they do it. And you can go over there. You can find something amazing. They sponsor my content, so this is like you helping them because they help me, and then you get to watch this. And it's just a cycle of life. I think that's what the movie. There was Lena. Anyway, I think that's how that movie works. Lion King.